Okay, let's take a look at this problem. The volume of a rectangular prism is 216 cubic centimeters. Its square base has sides, I'm going to underline and box that are 6 centimeters long. We want to know what is the height of the prism. Show your work. So I saw a lot of keywords in here. I saw the word volume, I saw cubic centimeters, base, prism. So I know that this problem has to do with volume. And I want to remember what my formula for volume is. And I know that's length times width times the height. And I'm going to use this formula to help me figure out the problem. Now, what I noticed about this problem was it doesn't ask me what is the volume of the rectangular prism. What is it asking me to find out? It's asking me to find the height, and this is what makes it different, of the prism. So let's start by plugging in the information that I know. So I notice that the rectangular prism, the volume is 216. So where I see V, I can put in 216. Now I also notice it says it has a square base. So I want to take a second. I want to draw a square. What do you notice about the sides of a square? That's right. All the sides are the same. This side is the same, this side is equal, this side is equal, and this side is equal. So it says here it has a square base that has sides that are 6 centimeters long. So if the length is 6, what do you think the width must be? That's right, 6. So if the length is 6, the width also has to be 6. And then I remember, I don't know what the height is. So I'm going to change my color here. I don't know what the height is. That's a question mark. And I also could think about it by drawing. So if I drew this prism, like so, I notice that this does look like a square. It's not perfect, but a square means all the sides are the same. So if this one's 6, this one has to be 6 because they are the same length and width. And then I know the height. I don't know what that is yet. So square base means the length and the width are the same, but the height we don't know. So now let's look here. I can do 6 times 6. What is 6 times 6? Well, I know 6 times 5 is 30, plus 6 more is 36. So 36 times some number gives me 216. So can I multiply by a number I don't know? No, I cannot. So what is the opposite of multiplication? That's right. The opposite is division. So I now have to do 216 divided by, let me go back, 36. There's a few different ways that I could do this. Let's try adding 36. So I know 36. Let's do 36 plus 36. 6 plus 6 is 12. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 more is 7. Now I'm at 72. I'm not at 216 yet, so I have to keep going. I'm going to keep adding 36. 6 plus 2 is 8. 7 plus 3 is 10. Now I'm at 108. I'm still not at 216. I have to keep going. Let's add 36 again. 8 plus 6 is 14. Put down the 4. I'm going to carry that 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 144. I'm still not at 216. I'm going to add again. Keep adding 36. 6 plus 4 is 10. Put down the 0. Carry my 1. 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus 1 more is 8. Carry down the 1. I'm at 180. I'm almost there. I'm going to keep adding. 100 plus 36. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. 216. Oh, wait a second. I think I finally reached 216. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means the height must be 6. And let's check. If I do 36 times 6, does it give me 216, which is the volume? So let's practice it. 36 times 6. Oh, I know 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 more, 18 in my head, 19, 20, 21. I got 216. So I notice here, the volume was 216. And when I got my answer of 6, when I checked it, it did in fact give me the volume. So I know that the missing height must be 6 centimeters. So notice how this problem was a little bit tricky. I had to remember my formula for volume, plug in my missing information, so I knew that if it had a square base, if the length was 6, that meant the width was 6, and the total volume was 216. I plugged in what I knew. I noticed I can't multiply by a number I didn't know, so I had to do 216 divided by 36. And when I kept adding 36, it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to get to 216. So my answer is 6.